When I really start to get annoyed, it's not so much just she herself is very easy, just feeding, stopping what I'm doing, taking a couple ounces to her, changing a diaper as needed. What gets to me to be much is the medical appointments. And right now, it's just one follow-up after another follow-up after another follow-up. So I have to go to Boston, deal with the traffic because nobody knows how to drive. Or they do, and it's just they're not driving legally. They're, just making left-hand turns in front. So, I fear for my life every time I do that. Doctors, it's Boston Children's. It's the most reputable children's hospital in the world. So everybody comes from everywhere to go. And doctors are always running late. So what would be an hour-long appointment ends up being an all-day affair for me. But she has 8 different specialists. So, you have to see them every 4 to 6 months. And blood draws and this and that. So I think the frustrating part is just dealing with the doctor's appointments. I despise going in and out of the doctors because we don't ever get answers. It's more just continuing to follow up. Not that I expect that I'm suddenly going to get my magical answer, but it's just a frustrating waste of 6 or 7 hours to me. So I think that's when, and he hears it, like all of this comes to a head when I'm driving into Boston once again for another appointment. I know it's necessary, but it just feels as though, you never get any answers. And it's, I always just think of to what end? To what end? What am I doing this for? So I'd say that's when it really becomes overwhelming for me. If I'm giving the doctor more information than they're giving me, if it ends up being that sort of an appointment, that annoys me. That's wasting my time. I just read her paperwork, but she has a metabolic doctor she meets with, and he always gives me little nuggets of information that I find very, very worthwhile. Granted, I have to be kept waiting. It annoys me when other families are late to their appointments. Then it makes me late because that just annoys me.
Plan ahead. Because you got to get home for the school bus.
Because I'm here at least once a month, and so yes. But if it's an appointment where I am giving more information, and it's just I cannot stand having my time wasted, and I've talked to other parents, and when we were in this weird area of not knowing what the disease is, you do get frustrated, and I've had other parents that have stopped going to certain appointments because it's what is the point of this? I stopped going to her vision appointments because she's legally blind. We found this out, and every time a grad student would pass around, can she see this? No, just stop with your dumb cards. This is 20 minutes that I don't need, and great, go write your thesis on another child.
They went to 12 years of schooling for magician
sleight
of hand.
I know, like those stupid cards, and
3-card
we
Monty.
know her vision is like 22,000. I'll tell you that. And I've actually.
And I think that's the important part of this is the fact
I'm
that
just cut to the chase.
Which is, you don't have to go to every single one, and they're not going to tell you don't have to go.
Yeah.
You have free will to say, you know what,
Yeah.
this is not worthwhile.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do it
I
anymore.
do that now to the medical
Which is
assistants.
good. I think that was a good thing to learn.
The 12-year-olds that lead you into the room, and we need to do a height and weight. Nope, she was just at Children's last week. It's in her charts. She did a height and weight last week. She has not gained any more weight in 10 days. Oh, okay, I'll let the doctor know. Yep, just let the doctor know. We'll just go right into the room now.